Washington, D.C., center of one of the world's greatest economies. But flowing in the shadow of Capitol Hill, the Anacostia is one of America's most polluted rivers, which runs through one of its most dangerous communities. In 1992, filmmaker and social activist Bob Nixon realized that you could save the lives of young people by working to save the river. From this initial insight, the Earth Conservation Corps was born.
Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, sadly, is still a tale of two cities. The Anacostia River has always been a barrier because for over a century it's been the city's dumping ground for human sewage, garbage, and just any kind of dumping that needed to be done. So I came to Washington and recruited a small group of young men and women from Valley Green, which was considered the toughest housing complex in America. 9 young men and women said yes, and that was in 1992, and we've been chipping away ever since.
It is an unwritten law of city planning that the less prosperous a community is, the more polluted it will be. Neighborhoods on the banks of the Anacostia, already struggling with crime, unemployment, and limited access to education, have less political power and are the easiest place to overlook the dirty secrets of a modern city.
We have what you call combined sewage overflow, so every time it rains, it'll push all the trash that's in the street and stuff like that, it'll push it all into the river. It's real polluted, like we can't drink out of it, we can't eat the beautiful fish for food, nutrients, can't do none of that stuff no more. We gotta keep it clean now. That's why I'm here.
If you look at the condition of the Anacostia community, being one of the poorest communities, and look at the health of the Anacostia River and watersheds, there's an eerie and unfortunate similarity. And I think if people understand that by cleaning up the river also helps to build a healthier community.
In the last 20 years, the Earth Conservation Corps has achieved remarkable successes, including the reintroduction of the bald eagle to its native home along the Anacostia, where it had not been seen for over 50 years. However, the teenagers and young people who have joined the Corps have seen their own numbers thinned with tragic regularity.
Every year it seemed that we would lose a Corps member. And the sad part about it is that you have these young people who not necessarily were always on the wrong side of the law or doing wrong things, but just decided that what they were doing wasn't the right thing. So they joined this program, started getting a sense of who they really are, and then get snatched away. And that's something that we have to deal with pretty much every year. And it's heartbreaking because sometimes you have 2 and 3 and 4 murders in 1 year.
Yeah, basically we all came from the same background. We all been through the same things. You know, we've all been locked up before, been in the system some way or some sort. So usually people in our age and our neighborhoods, they don't live past 18. So I'm grateful to live past 18, so hopefully I'll make it past 21.
The lesson of the Corps is that saving the river can offer a new life to these young people who have been overlooked by their own society, teaching them green-collar work skills and giving them a wider perspective on the world and their place in it.
This program, I mean, honestly, is probably one of the best things that ever happened to me.
In what way?
Because I would have been dead. Locked up wasn't even the issue.
It makes me feel a part of something finally. I never felt like I was a part of nothing but, you know, guns and violence, but now I'm a part of something that's positive, so that makes me feel better.
Cleaning the river and keeping our environment clean and safe is like, it's pertaining to my life, because I'm trying to keep my life clean and I'm trying to keep my life straight, so I can live longer like that.
Clean rivers are the natural wealth of any healthy community. Here, young people practice stewardship of the Anacostia River, and in the process are helping to rebuild their communities, their environment, and their lives. In this way, they are setting an example for all of us to follow.